we going to have Manchester United have a passage of play? When are we going to have a style of play? It's so frustrating for me when I see teams like Tottenham playing with a style of play. When I see teams like Arsenal, I see teams like not Chelsea. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Football with Priscilla. I'm Priscilla, obviously. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now ladies and gentlemen, I just want us to talk about the Manchester United versus Burnley game. Manchester United is back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. But before we get into the video for today, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Manchester United beat Burnley. Granted, it was 1-0, but I am still happy, okay? I forgot how it feels like to be a Manchester United fan and to enjoy Manchester United winning. Now, I just want to talk about the positives and the negatives about that game. So, let's get into the video for today. Some of the positives, first of all, Hannibal. Like, can we just applaud the guy, the kid? Listen, Hannibal, I was not familiar with your game. Now, I was wondering when I saw the team sheet, I was like, why is Hannibal starting this game? Shouldn't we have Sofyan Amrabat because we heard that he was returned? But then I was wrong, okay? He held himself so well. And even towards the end of the game, I'm like, aren't they going to remove the kid? He looks tired. But let me say this, listen. He deserves all the credit. Like, Hannibal played amazingly well. I did not expect that from the kid. His impact was really felt on the pitch. Like, he's not those kids that you put in and you can't see, they're all over the place. No, Hannibal made his presence felt. So I enjoyed Hannibal. Another positive that I would like to talk about is I honestly love Rasmus Højlund's movement in and around the 18-yard area. Like, he is a natural number 9. His awareness is amazing. We just need to make the team play to his strengths. You see how Man City played to Erling Haaland's strengths? And I'm thinking Erik Ten Hag wants to play the way Pep plays with Alvarez and Haaland, and he wants to do the same with Marcus Rashford and Højlund. And I'm seeing something that's brewing over there. And I honestly believe if they can just get in sync, we might actually have two amazing forward players. Jonny Evans was another positive. Like, I was like, where are these passes coming from? Like, the Jonny Evans passes were amazing. I mean, the pass to Bruno was a beauty. I did not expect that from Jonny Evans, but yeah. So Jonny Evans was a positive. I still stand on the fact that we should not have gotten him. It doesn't change my mind seeing the way he played versus Burnley. I still believe Manchester United should not have gotten Jonny Evans. But ladies and gentlemen, it's not Manchester United without the negatives. So let's talk about the negatives from that game. Now listen. First of all, we still cannot control a game. We are playing Burnley for heaven's sake and we're trying to play counter. Like, we're trying to have Rashford counter versus Burnley. When are we going to have Manchester United have a passage of play? When are we going to have a style of play? It's so frustrating for me when I see teams like Tottenham playing with a style of play. When I see teams like Arsenal, I see teams like not Chelsea. But anyway, yeah, that's a whole other video. So yeah, so it really is frustrating. We still can't control the game. Our passage of play is poor. We still have no style of play. Our midfield was okay, was stable. I feel like with Sofyan coming back, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a more solid midfield. But we still need to learn how to control the game. The amount of times players couldn't literally just pass the ball to the next person is very worrying. We saw this with, what's this guy's name? Rasmus. We saw it with Marcus Rashford, sometimes with Bruno Fernandes, sometimes even with Hannibal. It's simple, just pass the ball. And they were failing to do that. That is very worrying. That's worrying. If your players can't simply pass the ball to each other, I think we should work on that. Another negative, ladies and gentlemen, is maybe, just maybe, Manchester United is cursed. Because how is Reguilon injured? Like, how? How are we having players getting injured almost every game? For every single game we play, there's a player injured. What's wrong? Is it match fitness? What's wrong? Is it the diet for the players? Because this is worrisome. How many? Over 9 players now are injured. Like 9, I think. Sofyan is coming back. Reguilon is going out. So who's now going to be our left back? It's so frustrating. We don't know when Luke Shaw is coming back. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is gone. We don't know when Malaysia is coming back. Reguilon is also gone. Sofyan Amrabat had to fill in on the left side. What is going on with Manchester United? What's wrong with the fitness team at Manchester United? like something needs to change because these are worrying signs. So for me, honestly, I remember there's a quote, I think it was Devin De Gea who said that we might actually be cursed. And you know what? I'm looking at that quote, I'm like, De Gea was onto something because is this normal? Like, this is not normal. But when you look at it from another angle, if Manchester United, with all those injured players, can still manage to score goals and at least try, to beat Bayern. I know the Bayern game we lost, but we still fought back. Then you imagine how amazing we can be if all the players were fit. And this is where my hope lies. I know a lot of people are still doom and gloom and saying Manchester United were dropping points, etc. But for me, I'm like, we played against Brighton, we played against Bayern, we played against Arsenal, and in other games, yes, we were poor, but we still showed a bit of fight. So imagine if we can be a steady ship whilst we have like 8 or 9 players injured, how much more will we be when all our players are fit? So that's where my hope lies, ladies and gentlemen. I am positive. I truly believe when all our players are fit, match ready, Manchester United is going to turn the season around. So for me, I'm not, when people see me and they're like, you're very positive, it's because I can see beyond this bad patch, because I honestly believe Manchester United, with all its fit players, can beat any team in the Premier League, including Manchester City. Another negative that I noticed, Scott McTominay. In the beginning, why is Scott McTominay playing as though he's being forced to play? Am I the only one seeing it? There's a certain way in which his body language has been. Like someone is forcing him to play, which for me, I don't like. Maybe I'm the one who's maybe I'm looking into it too much, but Scott has always been an aggressive and intense player, and now it just feels as though he's being forced to play. So I don't know if I'm looking into things a little too much, but for me that's the vibe I'm getting from Scott McTominay, which is not good. So yeah. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I honestly enjoyed the game. It was good to see Sofyan Amrabat join. Unfortunately, his cameo did not include him playing on the midfield. He was at the left, so we couldn't see much of him, but hey, we take what we get. The fact that he's injured and on the pitch, that's amazing in itself. I also want to talk about Onana. A lot of people have been on Onana's case. Listen, it's not, some of the goals that have been conceded are not Onana's fault. There's nothing Onana can do if his first line of defense in the midfield has been broken, second line of defense in the defense has been broken. There's only so much Onana can do. I personally am not a huge fan of Onana, but I feel like the criticism that's on Onana right now is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Put any goalkeeper in Onana's position with Manchester United's current backline and midfield, they will concede as many goals as Onana has conceded. So people really need to get off Onana's back. Like, the criticism at this point is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, so those are my thoughts on the Manchester United game. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Mark my words, we are back. So that's all I had for you guys today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video.